Hi. Hi, Melanie. Hey, Mel, I sent you a message in your messenger if you didn't see it. Hey, Jim. Hello. Okay, everybody's jumping on. I can see chats. Make sure I'm on live chat here. Okay, good. Oh, T's on. Yay! Susie Fick from Illinois. Hey, Laura. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Melissa. Hi, Terry. Hi, Paula. We're going to play with some new stuff. Actually got this stuff, I don't know, last week, 2 weeks ago, but I just haven't had time to enjoy it. So we're going to play with some things. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Laura. The mermaid markers, you guys, are $12.75 on Spellbinder's link. I'll put the link for you guys. Everything that's in the sale category has an additional 15% off. It shows up when you put your stuff in the cart. You do not need an extra code. So if you were interested in those mermaid markers, there's the link for those. And then the stuff I'm going to show you today came from Hutson and Pretty Pink Posh. And I think I used Chow's link. Oh, she got the Korean markers. Ooh, you go, girl. Nice. Yeah, you splurge. They're well worth it. They are wonderful. Let me find out whose link did I use. I think it was Chow's link for Pretty Pink Posh. Yep. So these are the primary links we're going to be using today. I don't have a lot, just a little. Now, the one you want to see, Sandy, this pretty box right here, this beautiful box right here. Yeah, this one, I can't even show it in screen. It's so ginormous with all of these precious goodies. Yeah, you don't get to see these yet. These are going to be, I am aiming for Saturday night with these guys. We'll have maybe earlier. I got to finish work for the week, and I got to take Leah her dad's this weekend. So I can't show you this one yet, but let's make a date for this weekend, because Tracy has her show Friday night, the Crafty Stash one Friday night. So I'm going to try for Saturday night after I pick up Leah from her dad's. And let me just say, it's going to be worth the wait, you guys. And a special discount code. All right. I'm not going to show this one tonight, but I will be doing a video. I think Tracy and I are going to try to plan a play night with this one, Multi-Step Hydrangea. And it has these cute little flowers and butterflies in the little pot. So be playing with that sometime in the future. And what else do we have? So I'll start with the easy one here. So I just posted the link for you guys for Pretty Pink Posh. This is Chow's link if you can support Chow. And I got these birthday stencils. So layering stencils are all the rage right now. As you guys know, I do a ton of birthday cards for you. And yes, this was one of those late night, oh, let me watch YouTube, and Jennifer. She gets me every time, you guys. So the queen showed these. So Leah and I made these. Yes, Leah and I. So yeah, I can do that, Laura. So this one is the one that I made, and this one is the layered, I don't know, layered presents. There's no official name on here, but this one's layered presents. So that gave me this. So you have the base layer, you have an accent layer, and then you have the bows. And then we did go and put some Ranger, what's that called? Sparkle stickles, Ranger stickles on here. So that was that one. And then Miss Leah did the cupcakes. I think she did a fabulous job with her cupcakes. Okay, so I'm going to show this one tonight. I'm going to bring in my waffle flower mat. I got to say, I do like this mat. It comes in handy. You know, I wasn't keen on buying the big one because it was so big, but this little one literally sits right next to me, and I do use it a lot. And I just tuck it in the corner. You guys, I'm so tired. Like, I really just want to go upstairs and go to bed right now. But if I do that, it's way too early to go to bed. I need to stay up. So I was like, I got to come down here and hang out with you guys. Otherwise, I'll end up going to bed too early. So these two have the layers. So this one's called layered candles, and then they have like A, B, and C at the bottom. So we're going to start with layer A, which is this one, which is just the lines. And I'm just going to tuck this into the corner, and I have just regular cardstock, and I haven't sprayed these with pixie spray or anything yet. We're just going to do real simple blending here. Let me bring my blending brushes down. Ooh, thunderstorms. Yeah, not fun. Not fun. And I think we'll do, let's do this. We'll do some lime Ricky. Here's my green. Hi, Crystal. Hey, Gloria. Hi, Frida. Hi, Yvonne. All right, so I'm going in with some lime Ricky, some green, and I'm going to do very simple shading here. As you guys know, Tracy is definitely the stencil queen. I don't do a whole bunch with stenciling, you guys, but these were too cute to pass up. Because I love to make you guys birthday cards. All right, so that's the first layer, lime Ricky. Hi, Mimi, and I'll clean that up later. Okay, layer 2 is the decorative layer. So here's the decorative layer, and again, I take a little, where's my little jelly pen here? I take this little black jelly glaze pen, and I scribble that down in the corner like that, and then I take my finger and rub that in, and then I can see which one it is. And because it's in the little cracks in the imprints there, I don't have to worry about it coming out. Ta-da! Okay. All right, so... Oh, it says you're supposed to do the other layer second. It doesn't really matter. All right, so for this layer, I'm going to do... We're going to bring some blue in. Yeah, we're supposed to get rain tomorrow too. I was going to wash the car today. But no, it's supposed to rain. Okay, that one was something borrowed. So there are my candles. Very cool, very simple. And again, just tucking this in the corner of my little media mat here. And I'll cut this down to fit better. This is the tops of the candles, the flame. So of course, I'm going to just go in with some yellow ink. Get out of the bag. Okay, there we go. So we're grabbing some yellow. And there we go. And then, of course, if you wanted to layer your colors and do more colors, more in-depth, you definitely could. But look how easy that was to put those layered candles together in different colors. So fun. So easy. So those were from Pretty Pink Posh. Again, I'll put the link here for you guys. That is Chow's link. We're going to help support Chow and get some extra diapers there for Miss Kaylin. All right. Let's move on to some die cutting here. So if you missed it, yesterday I made a birthday card for one of my coworkers, and I'll tell you guys the story behind it. I'm working in Central PA this week, which is where I grew up. After my dad retired from the military, I grew up in Central PA, just outside of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So then after I graduated there, I moved here to Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. And so I've been here the last 20 years. But that's where I was for a big part of my life there. And working in Central Pennsylvania this week brought me like a lot of nostalgia of growing up and things like that. Hanging out, and as I'm being introduced to the dealership that I'm in, my coworker says to me, "Oh, it's my birthday." And I bought these last week. I want to say last week because, you know, as you guys know, I do a lot of fishing. I like to be out in nature. And these just reminded me of my dad, hunting, fishing, all of that stuff, right? So being back home this week brought that out even more. Well, on the desk, one of the guys had a calendar, and it was this nature-esque calendar. And I was like, what? Oh, Yardley. I go to Yardley like every 2 weeks, Dawn. Yes. So anyway, I made a birthday card, and I cut out. So this one is the abstract mountain. This one is the abstract sunset. I've got extra pieces for the abstract mountain, so I thought let's put that together really quick. I'll show you. So I cut 6 different colors, and these are the colors I cut out. I did very like fall, naturey colors here, okay? And we're gonna just assemble a card front here with these. I'm just going to use this cardstock because it's here. So, and it doesn't really matter how you put this together. You could do it monotone. You could be, you know, very realistic with how you're doing it. It's fun because it's kind of like a puzzle. And it's great for masculine cards because it's very simple. I'm using the die here to try to figure out which piece goes where. Is there such a thing as extra diapers? Touche. Probably not. switch this color out for this one. And this is kind of cool because when you cut all these layers out, you end up with all these extra pieces. So you can make more than one card. That. Okay, so I've got this color. I've got that color. I think I need to cut out 2 more pieces here, which is very easy to do. So this was the color I used on the bottom. And you can mix and match these too and layer them. So you don't have to just use one die. You could use the mountains from this die and take this bottom. This says Abstract Sunset. You can put this one on the bottom. So I like that too. Who's texting me? Okay, so I just want the bottom portion out of this gray. I'm going to die cut that. And I believe the size is 5 by 3 3/4. Yeah, you could do that. That's a great idea, Jim. If you don't want to waste color paper and just use white paper, absolutely. That would be awesome. Okay, so this is going to be my bottom, and then this, I want the second layer. I'm just going to cut this whole piece of blue. Thank you, T. All right, so on this one, I wanted the second layer, which now looks like a little lake. See how cool that looks? And what I did, we're going to step it up a notch. Let me turn my machine on. We're waiting for the machine to warm up here. We're going to step it up a notch. We're going to glue all this together real quick. Yep, you can do sunrise, sunset, mountains, lakes, abstract art. I mean, you could just say, hey, look, I'm doing a purple and pink sky today. Whatever you want. I just like that it's pretty easy. And when it gets put together, it has this wow factor. And then I get to take credit for it. Who doesn't like that? Probably should have die cut these with some adhesive backed double-sided tape, but that's okay. It's looking good. It's pretty easy. Am I doing this in blue? Now it looks like we have a lake, a little mountain scene. Okay, this one I'm not going to put on here yet because we're going to hot foil this bad boy. And then I have all these pieces. So now I have enough pieces cut out that I can make like 4 cards out of this before I have to cut out any more. And I'll just keep mixing and matching the colors. So let me slide that over there. And then we'll bring in our glimmer. Now, yes, I was told that scrapbook.com listed a glimmer 2. And no, I don't know anything about it. I did read in one of the forums or something, and a foiling thing that I was in, that the only thing they're changing is a foil color and I guess the dye that comes with it. I don't know. As soon as I know, I'll pass it on to you guys. That's a white gel pen. And this is a Stardust pen. And I'm going to use a Spellbinder sentiment that says, "Hooray, it's your birthday." And we're going to line this up. So I have it on the grid line there, and I'm just using silver Spellbinders foil. And I want it over here. So I'm going to line up my paper to that line so that way I know it's straight. Okay, so once that's ready, we'll set the timer on that and then we'll run that through, and then we'll have a card with no card base. Yay, tornado watch has been canceled. Sweet. All right, I gotta say this. This is like, I don't know, Tim Holtz trimmer number 6 in my pile. This one is brand new. Watch the corner here. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. The blade keeps jumping. See how it's kind of dull there? The blade keeps jumping over that there. It's driving me crazy. I'm like, come on, this is a brand new one. Like, okay, our timer's ready. Click that. There's my girl, Crafty Cat. All right, while we're waiting for that, we'll score a couple of these. It catches in the corner. So annoying. Like, I love the trimmer. I obviously keep buying them, but they all, like, eventually just these little problems. Like, at some point, I'm, like, throwing money away. I mean, come on, Tim. Tell them to make a better quality product. I mean, a good trimmer is, that's an investment, you know. Of course, I'm not going to spend, like, $100 on a Caterpillar one, but come on. That one fits perfectly on my desk, and that is the only reason I continue buying it. Okay, that is done. We got enough card bases to last for this video anyway. Let's bring our glimmer platinum thingy back in. By the way, if you need a Spellbinders die cutting machine, the original one, which is not the pretty teal one, but if you don't care about the color, it's on sale at Spellbinders for, or sorry, not Spellbinders, scrapbook.com. I have a scrapbook.com link, and I want to say it was 69 bucks or 79 bucks, whatever it was. It's normally $120. It's the exact same machine, but instead of it being teal, it's the original colors. And I want to say it's like 69 or 79 bucks at scrapbook.com, you guys. So worth it if you are interested in doing foiling with the glimmer. You don't have as much skipping and hopping like you have with the Big Shot. And I'm going to pull that out. And while we have the foiling machine out, let's check out some new hot foil sentiments. We're going to put these in there to warm up. I use my Gemini Junior. It's right next to me. Honestly, I gave my opinion. I think the Switch is overpriced. I think it's too big. I think that unless you're going to be doing like 800 cards at a time, I really don't see the need to have such a large machine. I mean, I barely use a full-size Mink. So I don't know that what you're possibly going to die cut that you need a machine that big to spend 200 bucks on. And when it came out, it was 300 bucks. So, I prefer my Gemini Junior. Now, if you're somebody who's into, mixed media and you do scrapbooking pages or you do quilting, I know a lot of those dies are larger, or you do the 3D boxes and stuff like that, then I could understand it. But I think for the average card maker, it's excessive. All right, look at that. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. Come on, glue. Glue. Now watch this. Magic. Ta-da! Doesn't that look cool? What dude wouldn't love that? I mean, anybody would love it, but, I think masculine cards are the ones that most of us struggle with. Right now, I'm struggling with my glue. There we go. Yes, Jim. So actually my original idea is, and I need to play around with this, is to do each layer as a full-size sheet, and you can fold each layer back. So you have layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 4, layer 5. And I have the old Stampin' Up set where they have, Stampin' Up did have a mini trimmer. I don't know if they still do or not, but yes, they did. Which is nice because I was thinking about doing those layers, and then I have like little deer or little houses from the Spellbinders kit and the Stampin' Up kit. So in the wintertime, this will be fun to make like a snowy scene and have the little houses and a little deer. And as you fold back each layer, but in order to do that, I have to do partial die cutting. Here's an example of what I started to do. So like, you need to keep the frame around it so that you have the ability to kind of glue this side down so that you can score that and open each layer. So that was what I wanted to do with this. It's going to take some work to figure out how to get that because the die actually cuts all the way through. So I think it would be cool. But I'm really happy with how that came out. And we need some sentiments. Well, I got some sentiments here from Ellen Hutson. These come, you can either get them, I believe, as a foil or a stamp set. And this is called Casual Taglines. And let me read you guys these taglines. So here we go. There is not enough Xanax for this. Shh. Because manners and stuff. No one has told you today. You're 1 year closer to. Sending socially distanced, blah, blah. And stop with the WebMDing things. How you doing? It's been a while. Sorry you're sick, just in case. Nice butt and granny pants. And the one that's missing said from your much younger friend, which I used on the inside of the other card. So let's see here. Okay, so on this one, and I did not buy the dies, and I'll tell you guys why. Because these are they're straight line stamps. When you stamp it out, it all stamps out on one. I don't feel that I need the dies to cut a straight line. So I'm going to put you're 1 year closer to granny pants. So let me cut this out. I don't know that that would be a masculine saying, but it's still fun. Hi, Chow. Well, if you hate cutting them, T, you can get the dies. Whose birthday's coming up next month and I'm going to send this to? Hooray, it's your birthday. Oh, what a nice card. I wonder if Nancy made that. It's so nice. And then it says you're 1 year closer to granny pants. Okay, so that is the Casual Taglines stamps. And like I said, I think you can get a hot foil die if you would prefer hot foil in these. I prefer the stamp because for me, it's easier to stamp that on the interior, or stamp it and cut it out. And then I'll put all my little extra bits in here. So that was fun for that. And then the mountain scene was the abstract mountain scene. And there's also a abstract sunset scene, which has the little sun and the layers. So you could easily replicate that in doing different colors. So that was those guys. But wait, there's more. Chow, I used your Pretty Pink Posh link for these guys on those happy birthday stencils. So you should get a little bit of affiliate commission for those. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you guys is, I need to cut some paper, the Casual Greetings also from Essentials by Ellen. And these have a die and, again, a stamp set. I did not buy the stamp set on this one. I only got the hot foil plates and the dies. And this is ready to go. I just need to grab a piece of papier. You know, for a girl who normally has her stuff together, I never do when I'm on a live. Hammer mill. Yo, Tracy. Okay, 5.5 by 4 1/4 is pretty big. It's good. You know, it would really behoove me to pay attention when I'm cutting foil. Let's do this. Okay, that one might not be perfect, but we'll survive. I will survive. Nancy's terrible foiling cutting skills. Nope, didn't fit that way either. Oh, forget it. Just put it on there, Nance. We'll figure it out. Hammer mill. Tickety-tockety for 60 seconds. Move that over. Trying to read what you guys are saying. Hi, 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 hi. Happy birthday, Cheryl. Cheryl, are you going to come to Allentown and see us again? Okay, we're almost done blinky blinking here. And again, this is hot foiling, not toner foiling. The toner foil from Crafty Critta, I'm going to try to show you guys Saturday night is what I'm aiming for. Again, because Tracy has her Smash Your Crafty Stash on Friday night, 8 p.m. on Tracy's channel. And I'll be driving Leah to her dad's. It's her weekend with her dad. And then Saturday, I'll be picking Leah up. So I'm going to aim for Saturday night. I don't know what time yet. We're still working on that. Cheryl, you didn't come to Allentown? I thought I met you last year in Allentown. Oh, you know who that was? Never mind. I know who it was now. Cheryl, I mixed you up. That was Betty. Cheryl, I met when Cheryl had a problem with her foiling machine. We did a Facebook call, right, Cheryl? That's what it was. April 1st and 2nd in Allentown. All right. Let's see how we did here. I didn't cut my foil correctly, but let's read the funny sentiments. All right, actually, you know what? We'll do it again. We'll do it right. I wanted to try these Number one, they're funny. And number two, they're Ellen Hutson. I only have 1 or 2 Ellen Hutson hot foil plates. You know, I got to try all the hot foiling for you guys. Okay, so we'll do that one. All right, let's see what this one looks like. Oh, it's not too bad. A little under foiled there. All right. Seriously, you rock. Thanks and stuff. Hiya. Love you muchly. Have a nice day. Mondo squishy hugs. Take your meds. Birthday vibes and hey sweet thing. And this is way underfoiled. I have it running through again. I'll put a shim on it this time and we'll run it through twice. Although this is kind of grungy, manly looking, I do like to have mine. I like my foiling perfect. Foiling snob. What can I say? But if we... Oh boy, you know what we can do here? We can combine some things. Yes, kids. That thing's warming up. Let's move this. Move that. Hi, Eden. Okay, so we cut this down a wee bit to 5 1/4 by 4. Just a little smidgen. Done blinky blinky. Time to do the roly roly. We'll put another piece of hammer mill in there. I'm going to use the same one as my little shimmy shim. Bye, Trace. Okay. So here's the first one we did with no shim. And this one I did with a shim. Let's see if we got better results. No, we did not. I need a heavier shim. Oh, boy. In fact, this came out better. Not as good as I would like. I'm going to need to use a double shim on this. These plates are a little thinner, and that's why I like to do these things. So then when next time I foil with this, this is what I have to do. I write a note on here. Fear not. Nancy does not give up so easily. This is why we practice. Practice makes perfect. And I will write on here. Okay, so I know that this is a thinner plate, that I need to use a thick shim in the glimmer. They're not as heavy as the Pink Fresh Studio or the Spellbinders ones. It's a little bit thinner. Okay, so that's fine. Let's, in the meantime, cut some of these out and we'll throw some cards together. So I did get the matching cut dies. And let's cut out the good ones here. What's this tiny one? Is this one Birthday Vibes? Yep. Okay, so we'll start with that one. Nope. Oh, that's awesome, Diane. She said, I went to a craft show one weekend. Entrance fees had a listing. Reluctant partners, free admission. Yep. Yep. That'd be my oldest. Birthday Vibes. Okay, I like the way that one looks. Let's cut out the other one. I think that one came out okay. That's funny. Well, if you guys follow Therese Calvered, who is in New Zealand, she posted on her Instagram the other day that she found a place, and it was like a outside of a craft shop. It was a little pub, and it said for like waiting husbands, minimum cost 1 pint, you know, so it was like the women could go shopping and meandering and do what they wanted, and the men could hang out at the pub and hang out. So it was kind of cool. I am going to foil this one more time, so we'll put those aside. My machine is warmed up. I'm going to change the color of the foil. Let's do Prism. Everybody loves Prism, and I am going to use a thicker Shim Shim. And see if we get better results this time around. And this is why you play and practice with your new stuff, because when you don't and stuff goes wrong, and then you send me an email, and then I say, did you change your foil? Did you change your paper? Did you change your shim? And then they go, I got it. And I say, yeah, it's all the same things I have to do when I get new stuff, you guys. You got to practice it. All right, so we don't need that. Okay, that's blinky blinky timer over there, so that'll be done in just a few seconds. In the meantime, these came out okay. Hi, Amalia. Hey, Carly. We're just watching. We're hanging out. We're just chilling. Chilling like a villain. Okay. Slide these guys over here. No chair napping tea. Okay. We're done blinking. We did a heavier shim this time. Let's see how we do here. Definitely can feel that it's thicker this round. Wow, Carly. You know, I'm at that in between now where my hair is getting really long and just not manageable. And so I'm at that, maybe it's time to cut it. It's time to do the soccer mom bob. Ooh, we might get overfoiling out of this one. Might have put too much power. Oh, I can see it's overfoiled all around. Too much power. Yeah, that is way too thick of a shim. Fail. Wah, wah, wah. £110 shim is too much. T, I liked your haircut. You look super cute with your new haircut. Oh, I don't want the silver. I want the prism. Yeah, press too much. There's too much pressure on that one. Okay. Plate is hot. Foil's going down. My last piece of hammer mill that I have cut, so this has to work this time. And I'm going back in with one piece of hammer mill. Letting the timer go. And I'm going to roll it through twice instead of rolling once. Yeah, that is a serious fail. That was the worst one yet. Ugh. Yuck, yuck. You have to have the knife, like a knife. My face is too round for a pixie. Can't do it. Can't do bangs. So here are the two that we did get. Oh, I got a little foiled. That looks cute. Ooh, where's my, take a little shimmer pen, put it on the little flame. So now we have a very simple but easy birthday card. So there's that one. There's the other one using the other stencil. Okay, So those two look good. Look at that. Just being on with you guys, I'm going to have 4 birthday cards done. Plus the tools to make more because I have all those nature backgrounds done. All right, this is my last try with this die live. And if it doesn't work, then I'll have to do it off camera and tell you guys what the secret is. So I have Hammermill 100 pound as my base. I'm using Spellbinders Glimmer Prism foil, which generally transfers a little easier. I don't know if it's because it's holographic or what. And then I have 1 piece of Hammermill 100 pound over top. And I'm going to roll this through not once, but twice. Well, it would be two full rotations. That's what I mean. So that's once. And this will be the second time. Hi, Cindy. Happy birthday! Oh, she must have sent you the lemon one, Carly. Okay. Fingers crossed. So there's my shim. Where's my packaging? There we go. Wah, wah, wah. I don't know why, but I can't get this plate to foil. Man, I am a little disappointed. The Empress of Foiling has lost her touch. So here's the first time we did it. Well, one of the first times we did it with no shim, right? And then we did the shim and it came out a little better, about the same. Then I did the thick shim and it overfoiled, which is this one. And this was using 1 shim and rolling it through twice, and it still did not transfer over. What the hey is going on? All right, I'm gonna have to break out the big guns now. Oh boy. What do you do when the foiling Empress can't get her foiling plate to foil correctly? So number 1, we're gonna tilt this a little bit because I have a feeling, because these are line by line by line by line, that when it's going through the die cutting machine, that it's skipping over those, and so we're not getting the pressure we need. So that I'm gonna tilt this slightly, not a lot, just a little bit, okay? Number 2, yes, T, I am going to break out the good stuff. We're going to use the Spellbinders Glimmer Specialty cardstock, which essentially is Yupo paper. It's plastic. So we're going to cut a piece of this down. Well, happy birthday, Yvonne. Okay, so we have these panels cut down to 5.5 by 4 1/4 now. I'm not going to give up on this prism foil because generally this prism foil transfers over pretty well. Yes, there are a lot of March birthdays. So, we tilted our glimmer plate, or our hot foil plate a little bit on the glimmer machine. You know what I should do? I should get my FoilPress out. That's what I should do. I don't want to do that, but I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Okay? Then we're going to put our prism foil on, which, like I said, generally transfers a lot easier. This is our Yupo paper, our specialty paper. I'm making sure that's lined up correctly. I am going to do one shim. And start the timer. Cross your fingers. If this doesn't work, I'm going to return this. And I never return anything. I always get it to work. I might have to get the FoilPress out. This might be a conundrum that I can't solve. No, it's not getting enough pressure in the center. See, it's skipping in the center. So it's not that it needs a thinner shim. It actually needs a thicker shim. But I don't want to do two because then I'm going to get overfoiling. See? Underfoiled, underfoiled, underfoiled. All over. That means I need more pressure. I definitely don't need any heat. That thing is hot. Yeah, Leah calls my hair sparkly. She says, Mommy, your sparkles are showing. All right, gang. Here we go. Winifred, make sure that your stencil lines up with, so there are little words at the bottom. Make sure when you are laying your stencil down, you lay it down the same way. Because if you flip your stencil over or you have your stencil sideways, whatever the reason is, then it's not going to line up correctly. So you need to make sure that you're lining up. These are your registration marks, this little printout. You mean like that, Abraham? Bum, bum, bum. And we have foiling success. We got to clean up a little bit of overfoiling here, but that's really easy to do. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Where's my brushy brush? That looks pretty darn good. We're going to grab a little piece of tape. So, yeah, there's the overfoiling is just between the letters. I really think that this die is just thinner than what the other die. I guarantee this will work perfectly in the foil press. I'm going to grab the foil press, you guys, just because now I need to know. It's just too thin. And now Yupo paper pretty much gives you flawless foiling every time, but it's expensive, so it's not my first go-to. And this tape takes all the overfoiling off of this Yupo paper. I don't have to scratch it. I don't have to pull at it. It'll take all of that overfoiling off. Just takes a minute to go ahead and clean that up. And again, that's because this is Yupo paper. Yupo paper is pretty much flawless every time you foil with it. It's plastic. You're melting it into it. Okay? But I guarantee I will put money on the fact that it will work in the foil press just because the foil press gives even pressure all the way. Okay, so that looks good. I'm going to leave this on. Nope, I'm not. I'm going to turn this one off. I'm going to grab the foil press. Y'all don't got nowhere to go, do ya? Hold on. Hold on. All right, I'm going to let that warm up. It does not take very long. We're going to do Gemini foil low heat, as I would normally do. You do everything. Cut out the middle foil as you foil the card I sent you. I don't know who you're talking to. Yupo is supposed to be used for alcohol inks. That's what it's pretty. Where is my camera smudged? Tell me where. I know it cuts in and out when you have foil because it's right to autofocuses on it. All right, so that looks pretty good. We'll keep that one, but I'm going to cut some more hammer mill. Hammer mill! Because it's my favorite. I don't know what you mean. When I cut the... When you're doing rectangle border foil, do you cut the middle foil or do you get the foil? Did you get the foiled card? You know what, T? I got it today. Hold, please. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the reminder. I got this one from Renee. Foiled. I got this one from T. Beautiful. Oh, I see what you did. Well, that's pretty. I like that. So I don't understand. What do you question? Do you cut it? Did I cut it? I think you did great. That looks amazing. I got one from Therese Calvert. I was so excited to get this, you guys. Look it. She made this on her video.
That's an Altenew layering stencil, and her hot foiling she did with her machine. So yay! Okay, let me cut this hammer mill down. Waiting for my machine to warm up. It's personal preference if you want to cut it out or not. Yeah. Five and a half by 4 1/4. Abraham sending me Yupo. I like Yupo. Yupo's good stuff. Okay, so this is hammer mill. We're going to use, let me show you guys what we're doing here. We're going to use the Gemini FoilPress. Get into frame. Move the camera up. There we go. Is my camera smudgy or no? Is it good? Yes, Stacy. So we have an Amazon link for the hammer mill. It's under the wrong description, but if you read the description, it actually is the correct hammer mill. So we'll send you that link. Okay, so this is the Gemini FoilPress, which only works with the Gemini or the Gemini Junior. You cannot use this in any other machine. The machine I was using before was the Glimmer from Spellbinders, and you can use that in your manual die cutting machine. And the reason I'm switching over to this is because I generally foil the first time perfectly with this. It works beautifully with my Gemini Junior. There's less tinkering with the sandwiches. So I've taped my little heat safe plate. You have to use the plate that came with this. Somebody put a post in the group the other day saying that their plate got melted. You got to use this plate. You can't use any other plate. You got to use this plate, okay? So I got that. Here is the die that I'm having a little bit of issue with. I am going to put it on there straight. I am going to use Gemini paper craft foil, which works best on this machine on a low heat setting. And here's what I'm going to do. I bet this comes out correctly, or I'm going to give out a prize today. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. And I'm going to use the same hammer mill 100-pound paper that we've been using. Make sure that that's lined up correctly. All right, now I'm just going to give my die a second to warm up. And I'm going to do, this is a pretty large die, so I'm going to do 23 seconds. I may not even need that much time. So the timer doesn't really do anything. The heat setting is low, medium, and high, and that's based on the foil manufacturer that you're using. So if you are using Gemini paper craft foil, which I always recommend for this machine so that you don't have warping in your plate, you want Gemini paper craft foil. If you're going to use Gemini multi-craft foil, or you're going to use glimmer foil, or you're going to use blue bonnet foil, then you need to change your heat setting to medium or high. The timer has to do with how long it's counting down for you that you keep your die on here. So the smaller your die, the less time you need for that heat to dissipate. The bigger your die, the more timer you need. You don't have to use the timer. You could count to yourself. You could say, oh, I think that's on there long enough. The timer does not actually do anything. So the heat level is based on your foil, low, medium, or high. The timer is going to help you based on your die size. I hope that makes sense. And again, this machine only works with the Gemini Junior, okay? All right, so we're going to hit start. This feels nice and warm. And if this doesn't work, I'm going to give a prize away. I don't know what we'll give away, but we'll find something to give away. Oh, she lost the bolt for her Big Shot handle. That's no fun. Okay, here we go. Terry says, screw up, I want a prize. Okay, I'm running it through my Junior. And I can't pull a switcheroo on you because I have not foiled anything in the last week. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to plug that back in. Did I count down the I don't even think I counted down the 23 seconds. Dingbat. Okay. Here we go. See what I got. That's way better than my glimmer. Way better than the glimmer. This is the only one that did not foil perfectly, but it is not screwed up. Where's my glimmer ones? Where'd it go? Thanks, Janet. And I didn't have to use the Yupo on this. I just used the regular. And I forgot to count down 23 seconds and it still worked. Oh, here they are. It still worked. Where's my mess up ones? Here's the Yupo one. Here's one of the mess up ones. How do you lose stuff that's right in front of you, Nance? I don't know. Did I take it off the desk with the glimmer? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I lost it. But definitely got much better results this time without doing anything special. Regular paper. So this is real easy for me to... Seriously, don't know where I put them. The desk is not that big. Where could it possibly go? No, I did not shim this. I did not add a shim to this. I did not use it as a shim. Hold on, I will find it. Hey, Leah, can you go? Here they are. Can you go clean this for me? I found them. I find you. Okay. So it's like 1,000 times better. So here's what I do when I have something like that. I don't even need this note. I just know, and I know how to use my FoilPress. That's the first machine I learned how to hot foil on. That's all I do. That's all I do. Now, I know some of my glimmer friends are not going to be happy with me and say, Nance, are you telling us not to buy this? No, I'm not saying not to buy it. I'm saying that every machine is different. It's going to work differently for your machine, your die cutting system, your paper, your foil. I know that my FoilPress very rarely lets me down. It's usually pretty good. So if you have a glimmer machine and you're getting these kind of splotchy results, then you have a choice. You know, you can change your foil, you can change your paper, you can change your timing, but you can see as soon as I switched that over to Yupo paper, it worked a lot better. So for me, if I'm going to use this in the glimmer, then I'm going to make a note to myself. Yupo paper and 1 shim. And I know that's not the answer you want, but it doesn't always, I mean, again, a lot of these companies are very quickly coming out with hot foiling, and hot foiling is not their forte, right? It's not like the glimmer company, Spellbinders, where every single time you have perfect foiling. It's not like, you know, there's a lot of companies that do a lot of testing to make sure that they come out correctly. Your die cutting system, everybody's die cutting machine is different. Some people's machines are too tight. Some people's machines are too loose, and you need to add shim. So now you might get this and it might work perfectly for you with 1 shim. But for me, in this particular case, this is why I test these things and I share them with you guys, because Listen, if I'm working for this company and I'm like, oh, everybody needs to buy this, then I'm only going to show you the good stuff, right? I'm going to be like, oh, look, it works perfect in the foil press. Oh, look, it works perfect in the glimmer machine. And I would only show you those two results. And so what a lot of companies don't tell you is this is what happens. This is what starts out. And I don't want you to get frustrated and say, I'm never going to do foiling again because when I do foiling, it looks like poop. It's not you, it's everybody. And it just takes practice. It takes knowing your machines, knowing your papers, knowing your foils. For whatever reason, I noticed that the holographic foils, they transfer a little quicker and a little faster than the plain foils. I don't know why. They're just easier to transfer. So that's why if I'm struggling, I try to go to those, you know, the things I know work out. Okay, so toner foiling is a completely different foiling system. They're related, it's foiling, but it's completely different. So, Janet, you'll want to check out my playlist on toner foiling. I have a whole bunch of videos on using a laminator and using a mink. But when it comes to hot foiling, this is a hot foiling system. You cannot use the same machines. You cannot use the same foils. So they're cousins, they're related, but two different sides of the family. Yep. So let's get back to cutting this. Leah, do you want to give a prize away anyway? You want to pick a prize out of there, Leah? Pick a prize out of the prize box, Leah. Leah, are you still down here? Did you abandon me? Child? I think she's still down here and she's playing hide and seek over there in the corner, being sneaky. Okay, where's my dies? Sandy's new mink is coming tomorrow. We're going to do this gold birthday vibes. Well, you could use your Gemini on that, but then you have a little bit of a warped plate problem, which is a little bit annoying sometimes. Unless you have friends like I do who send me new plates. Thanks, T. Leah is doing a great job with her skating. Get me with my chewed up Craft First plates. Still going strong. Craft First magnetic plate, Craft First milky shim, Craft First top plate. Put it in the machine upside down. That's why Sandy wants to see all the goodies in the box. So the plates don't warp if you use an electric machine. The hot foil plate will warp if you use high heat on the Gemini foil press. Kissing up in advance of Stamp Wars. Yeah, I'm really afraid. Really, like, worried. Like I said to the girls the other day, I think I created a monster. This is a magnetic shim. Magnetic shim and milky plate in there. They have been this is thicker than the Gemini one. Working out great. I got no complaints with this company. I will continue giving them my money. Okay, so this pretty little thing. No, Carly, you're confusing. Okay, so this is your Gemini foil press platform. Okay, and if you use this on high heat, because of how thin this plastic is, this will warp. So you want to be careful. That's why I always suggest using the Gemini foils with this. If you're going to use Blue Bonnet foils or Spellbinders foil, then you're going to need to use this at a medium or a high heat, and then this starts to warp, starts to curve. So I only use Gemini foils when I'm using my foil press. I don't like to use those other foils. If I'm going to use the other foils, then I'm going to use the Glimmer. I hope that makes sense. T said she thinks we're going to fire her from the team. No blindfolding. We already said that. No blindfolding. No. I don't need to cut my finger off or something. That's all I need. I cut my finger off during stamp course and blood was squirting everywhere and had to go to the emergency room. Yes, we do love her. All right, so I will die cut these guys later. Where's my card at? We got 1 card. We got 2 cards. We got 3 cards. Here is the 4th card. So Stacy, join us at Foiling Snobs Club. That's our Facebook group, and I'll send you the link to this video, or you can look up my video. It's called "Don't Start Foiling Until You Watch This Video." And that video is a very long video. I think it's 3 hours long. You don't have to watch all 3 hours in one setting, but the first hour and a half is all about toner foiling, and the second hour and a half is all about hot foiling. Oh, good, she joined us. And then what I do is I explain the differences between the machines and the foils to hopefully give you a better understanding of which system you should invest in. Oh, if you have Couture Creations, then yeah, then that'll work just like the Glimmer. So you don't need to change. I wouldn't spend any money. I'd stick with the Go Press and Foil. The Go Press and Foil Couture Creations is just like the Glimmer. Yeah, look at Leah's beautiful card. Leah, come look at your pretty card. I did a lot of yippee yapping here today. Abraham didn't tell me if there was still a smudge on my camera. He just went quiet. Abraham, where are you? You taking the dogs out? Oh, let the dogs out. All right, so to recap on all of the fun things we played with today is the Pretty Pink Posh birthday stencils. Here's the layered cupcakes that Leah made. I'm going to link that for you guys. Okay, so that's the one Leah made. Didn't she do a great job? If my 9-year-old can do it, you guys can do it. Okay, here's the one I did live for you guys. I need to go clean this one out. So we'll go clean that one. And then here is the one I made with Leah the other day. So those are from Pretty Pink Posh. Please use the link I have there. That's Chow's link. And then from Ellen Hutson, if T can link my Ellen Hutson link, we played with lots of stuff. So we made this abstract mountain background. Okay, which is here. Which was a lot of fun. I hot foiled it with a Spellbinders hot foiling die, which took us down the hot foil rabbit hole. And then the inside sentiment says, "You're 1 year closer to Granny Pants." That came off of the casual taglines from Ellen Hutson. Okay, so we have also the abstract sunset die, which I didn't play with, but I'll do another video with that sometime. And then all of the last, so that was like the first half hour today. The last hour was me messing around with the hot foiling machine and finding out that my Glimmer machine is not the one I want to use on this Casual Greetings by Julie hot foil plates. Lots of fun sentiments. Seriously, you rock. Thanks and stuff. Hiya. Love you muchy. Have a nice day. Mondo squishy hugs. Take your meds. And hey, sweet thing. And then down here was birthday vibes. So on my Glimmer machine, it works much better with Yupo paper and 1 shim. And on my Gemini foil press, it works perfectly fine using normal foiling. So all good. So I think since you guys hung out with me for 90 minutes, let me go grab a prize. Let me grab a prize. If you are over 18 years old and you live in the United States and you would like to win this prize, hang on and I'm going to tell you what to do to win. Yeah, go take your meds, right? All right. Let me grab something out of the bucket. Hold on. You are down here. Are you hiding? Take a shower right now. Hurry up. It's bedtime. Go on. Shower. She's asleep in the chair, you guys. Alrighty. Just grab the first things that were on top. So this prize pack will consist of a large Gemini Crafter's Companion 3D embossing folder. Thank you, by the way, when you guys send me your extra goodies that you don't know what to do with, they go in this big box. And when we do giveaways, that's where they go. This is a brand new set of Spectrum Noir alcohol markers in purple and violets. A Gina K stamp set and some gems. So that is the prize. If you would like to win this prize package, large 3D embossing folder, Spectrum Noir purple markers for all my purple fans, a Gina K stamp set, and some gems, some blingy blings here. Comment down below why you like watching my lives. And I'll go get an envelope to shove it all in. While you guys are commenting, and I will try to wake my daughter up off the couch. Hey! Go take a shower now. Come on. Come on, we're going up. Come on. Turn that heat off, please. My child doesn't want to get up. I'm going to let her sleep on the couch. Just kidding. Leah, get up. You got to go to take a shower. You have school tomorrow. It's not even that late. I'm going to put the prize in here. Keep commenting. Why do you want to win this prize? Why do you watch my channel? Is it because of my singing? Is it because of my humor? Is it because of my funny puns and jokes and the dumb things that come out of my mouth like it looks like poop? Is it because you love my Miss Congeniality, bubbly personality? Is it because I teach you about foiling? Is it because my daughter is totally adorable and you can't get enough of her? I want to know why you watch. And these will go in the April card. If you want a birthday card from me or Tracy for your birthday, you have to join the Foiling Snobs Club and sign up for one of the card swaps. And when you sign up for one of the card swaps, we send you birthday cards because we love you guys. Is it because of Stamp Wars? Is it because, I don't know, you live in Pennsylvania and you met me at a stamp show? I don't know. Is it because you like my fishing stories? I don't know. Is it because you're a fan of Peeps? If anybody wants to send me Peeps, I will not say no. I love Peeps. Ooh, I do need a favor from you guys. If you did not check out the new Catherine Pooler release that came out 2 weeks ago, I did 3 videos on the new release. I'll show you guys those. And I need a couple more views on those videos. If you guys did not watch them or do any shopping, here they are. I appreciate, if you are looking for amazing stamping inks, you cannot go wrong with the Catherine Pooler inks. Was it Carly that sent me the text and said, yelling at me that I created a monster now that she's tried the Catherine Pooler inks? Who was that? I forget who it was. But the Catherine Pooler inks are my go-to favorite inks. You guys know that. But look at these cute cards I made. So you can go check out the videos. They're on my thing. And if you want to do some shopping, that would really be nice if you use my Catherine Pooler link to do shopping on any of these items. Look at this guy. Boing, 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 boing. Okay. I just like plain old regular Peeps. It doesn't need to be those flavored Peeps. Yes, I've tried the flavored Peeps. They're okay. Just plain old regular Peeps. Okay, I'm gonna put this card. This is gonna go in the prize package. And a sticker. Leah, wake up and go upstairs. So you get FSC sticker. You get a card I made. I promised. I made it. There's a video on it. It's going in here. Getting your little prizes in here. I'm going to seal it up. And you have to, when I pick a winner, you have to email me at this address after I pick your name. And you have to send me your mailing address so I can send you your prize. Okay, let me pick a winner here. Where did I say? Who wants to win? I'm reading all you guys' comments, and your comments are funny. Your comments are funny. T's right. T said Abraham will say the best giveaway channel ever. No, Jim, I'm not going to see the Peeps display. Chocolate Peeps. Stacy says she hates Peeps. Cindy Decker says, ew, Peeps. Ooh, Michelle said cherry ripe Easter eggs. Mmm, yum, yum, yum. All right, you guys, I am going to pick a new winner, someone who's new to our group who was very, very engaging today. So that's going to be Stacy Carpenter. Stacy, thank you for watching, for joining and asking all of your questions. We love engagement. We love people speaking out and asking questions. So Stacy Carpenter, welcome to the group. Congratulations. You won the prize. Right, Vals? Yes. Cadbury Easter eggs are pretty good too. Yes, yes. So Stacy Carpenter, your official initiation starts now. I need you to email me your mailing address. Please be in the U.S. foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. Stacy, email me your address and I will send this out to you. And yes, make sure you guys follow my partner, Tracy Schultz. Her show is Friday night. It is the Smash Your Crafty Stash show. And what she does is she has a special guest. I don't know who her special guest is this week, you guys, because she's already gone through all of us. So I don't know who our special guest is. So we have a new special guest this week. It's going to be Friday night, I believe 8 p.m. Eastern on Tracy Schultz's channel. And she has these 3 envelopes. And whatever it says in the envelope is what they have to use, her and her special guest. So it's interesting because it's using what you already have in your crafty stash. So I understand the importance of being on a budget, and I understand a lot of times we buy new stuff like I just showed you guys and we don't open it and we don't play with it and we buy it and we just kind of put it somewhere or we put it away. So she encourages you to smash your crafty stash, so make sure you tune in for that. And then we also have our other admins. We have Chow and Stacy. Stacy is SNR Creations from the Heart. She does a lot of scan and cut videos. Chow does the fastest videos ever because Chow has a new 6-month-old baby, almost 7 months old now, right? So she's constantly chasing her and her 7-year-old brother around. And T is our most artsy. If you're a hands-on mixed media artsy, you really like to get into it, then you will love T's channel. T just did a really good comparison on the lunar paste and foundry wax, and I gotta say, T, I know your comparisons were really good, but I don't see myself spending any money on that foundry wax at all. I'll stick to my lunar paste. So make sure you check them out. So yes, email us your address at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com, Stacy, and I will mail that prize out to you this week. Oh, 8 months old. No. She's not allowed to get older. Yep. And if you guys want to do any shopping with any of the things I showed tonight with Pretty Pink Posh or Ellen Hutson, I will put the links down in the description for you. And don't forget, this weekend, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I'm going to be showing new toner foils from Crafty Critta. And yes, you know, they always give us a better discount when it's a new release. So we'll have that. And I'm hoping for Saturday night. I don't know what time yet. You'll just have to keep an eye on my channel and on the Foiling Snobs Club Facebook group, and then you'll know. Well, thanks, Guy, for hanging out. If you had fun, give me a thumbs up before you leave. And I'll link everybody's channels down below in the description for you, too, if you're watching the replay. I know! She's so cute. She's, like, crawling. She's standing up. They put her in her little walking thing yesterday. So, yes, she's growing up way too fast. We don't like it either. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys this weekend, and I want to see you on Tracy's Live. Bye, all.